Hey Matt, so what do you think about this adventure I'm on, this journey?
I think it'd be fun to try it out. I think the best advice I could give you from doing it prior would be to make sure you really balance out your food.
Okay.
The big problem you're going to have is mineral deficiencies if you really don't plan your food out. So every meal needs to be kind of pretty well thought out. Big problem I ran into was running into lower iron counts, but you can easily remedy that with, whole grain breads and things. But if you're not doing processed food, then you're going to be a little short on that again. So I would definitely look at beans and things like that. Um, Also, combining your amino acids, that'll really help too. So I'd look at using the Bragg's liquid aminos. You can also take an iron supplement here and there. You don't have to take it every day, but maybe a couple times a week, throw it in there. Um, and then you could also look at cooking like an cast iron skillet, and it actually allows like iron leaching into the food. And it's actually totally safe and a really safe way to bring your iron levels up. And also combining vitamin C. I think that was another way to enhance absorption, if I remember right.
And then, did you do no dairy?
I did no dairy, yeah, as well.
And for how long?
Maybe a few months. I tried raw vegan. I think I lasted a week. That was brutal. That was the toughest. But regular vegan, I did that for a while, and I still tend to eat. I would say, probably 50% of my diet would go that way. Still more cleaner when I'm out, and I try to pick things that way. But if I'm at a good restaurant, I'm eating a steak, so
Sure.
That's going to be tough.
And what about your workouts? Did it change your workouts? Did you have more energy,
definitely
less
noticed
energy?
I got less energy.
Okay.
It was a little harder because the calories, I had a hard time. I mean, I hate to say that, but when I have a fast metabolism, so I burn a lot of calories, as opposed to you might have an easier time gaining weight. So for somebody with a fast metabolism, I think it's hard without eating some junk here and there to keep the calories high enough. So I ran into that sort of problem where my body's just constantly burning everything I ate, so I'd get a little dizzy and stuff here and there. And I noticed I definitely lost weight pretty fast. And I think I lost some muscle when I was on it too. So I was, looking at reformulating it before, a while back, and it's like, okay, I would add this because for my body type, I just needed to get the calories a little higher. And I think nuts were a good way to go to help with that. But it's pretty hard when you got a fast metabolism to eat vegetarian for me.
Would you do it again?
I would.
All right,
yeah.
You want to start tomorrow?
No.
Come on, 1 year. I got you sucked into it. I got you on camera.
I think, if I'm trying to do it to lose weight, I'd have to ask myself, why would I be a vegetarian? I know a lot of vegetarians that are very unhealthy because,
Right.
I mean, again, you're talking about just eating vegetables, but, you're not really saying, okay, I want to eat deep fried, French fries, deep fried. Guess what? You're still vegetarian, right?
Right.
So, in vegetable oil, so there's a lot of ways around it, and with my metabolism, I'll tend to probably eat worse when I make things too strict. So I would say more of an appropriate goal for me to eat more balanced, maybe to completely cut out fried food or maybe alcohol or something. I think that would be a better one for me. I think that would be more my vices.
So, starting tomorrow?
That would be maybe starting later.
Come on, I got somebody with me. You could be on my website and everything else.
Yeah, document. I do need to lose a few pounds maybe, but I don't think I'm ready for no alcohol. That's pretty brutal.
Okay, well, how about alcohol
No
only?
fried food. How about that? I'll do
right.
no fried food.
No fried. Oh, how about alcohol when there's only 2 or more people, so you don't drink alone?
But I like drinking alone.
I know. Don't we all? Don't we all?
No, yeah, I'll still do alcohol, but I'll start with the fried food and then see how I do with that. But I did that for several months last year, and you feel good, and it's not a big part of my life. It's not really, I guess, that hard, but.
How are your workouts now?
They've improved because I went through physical therapy, so I had a neck injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a bone spur in my neck, so I had to rehab that, and I just got released about 3 weeks ago, I think, from it. So just been getting the workouts going and getting, injuries are part of life and part of this job, you get hurt and, it's the way you go.
Well, Matt, thank you for your time. I appreciate you, and Body Design by Matt, thank you very much for your time, and we'll talk about my measures later. Aloha.